Sheesh.
Some of you guys dismount after this bridge. Some of you guys. Are they wrapping southeast of us or no?
No, they're crossing the
dismount, dismount. Can we catch on the bridge? Catch on the bridge. Catch on the bridge. Catch on the bridge here. Catch on the bridge here. They got scared. Come back.
They dismount.
Come back. Hold them in. Hold no. I'm waiting. Please, you're gonna go from southeast. Okay. Metaverses? Walk in southeast. Spread. OC now. Spread and walk into them. Spread, walk into them now. Spread. Come back northwest. Can we walk back into WOOF? Come north now. Spread now. Tap. Walk north, please. Walk. Party 1, northwest. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Party 1. West now. Everybody, northwest. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Deep north. Blow it up. Kill them on this bridge. Spread and blow them here. Burn them down. And spread. Just everybody spread now. Deep clump. They're gonna hit you. Spread. Dap. Good job. Look inside on the bridge. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. On the bridge. Kill them now. Spread now. Keep rolling a little bit. Careful on the bridge, boys. Careful on the bridge. Deep clump. Look, keep rolling. You're doing good. You're doing good. Just take your time. Look. Inside southeast. Look at me southeast. Look. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inside southeast. Full one shot them. Good job. Spread now. Hide for a bit. Catch your heels, boys. Heal my side.
Metaverse on south side.
That's fine. You're gonna one-shot Wolf on Max. Wait. Look at my east side.
They're watching their bounce control.
They're gonna hit. Careful. Look, Trixel's gonna hit you. Spread. Look, blink behind them. Up the hill. Spread. Inside south. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. South now. One shot them now. Full hit them. Heels inside and spread. Declump. You're all clumped here, boys. You're all clumped. Yeah, heels inside. Spread and get out. You're so clumped, boys. Come. Spread. Everybody get back to them.
Someone please run that in ravine.
Come. Alright, then come back to ravine. Who placed the banner? Come.
Are they?
Okay, come. We'll send ravine. Come, regroup. Boys, you're so clumped. Move away from each other. Stop following the crowd. South, spread more. Look, south on the front line. Care. Come back north. Care now, west. Good job. Come back north now. Act like we're weak. Good job. Keep going. Care. Come back north now. Pull them through. We're gonna get regeared. Care, southwest on the front line. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Southwest on the front line here. Can we hit this front line? Come back northwest. Tanks hold south. Good job. Come back northwest.
I'm watching east side.
Hold them in. Care west. Heal that. Good job. Come back northwest now, boys. Hold them in. My tanks, be careful here. Come northeast. Walk here. Look. Can we get fake air compressors? Look, just hit their tanks inside. 3, 2, 1. Hit their tanks here. Hit their tanks, boys. Delete their tanks here. And come back north. My tanks, be careful now. They're going. Help west. Demon. Good job. Heels inside.
The bomb spot on the south side.
Spread. Declump. We're sending it. Res pod. Southeast. Walk. Deep. Walk on them. Southeast in the middle. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Southeast on the middle, 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 in the middle. Hit this and come northwest, and come northwest, and come northwest, and spread. Tanks go south now. Tanks hold them. Tanks go. Look, spread now, help west. Walk north slow. Here, there's gonna be more engages. They're gonna hit you again. Come north a little bit. Good job. Heals inside, just wait now. Good job. Hold now. Heals inside. Look, care now.
Southeast Metaverse, Southeast Metaverse.
Look, come south now. And walk in, look, tanks jump into Metaverse. Tanks jump into Metaverse. Come east. Wrap east around them, boys. Care, they're gonna hit north. Come, wrap southeast. Depth. Southeast. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Southeast now. On Metaverse. One shot Metaverse. And spread. Kill them inside. And spread. Roll them, boys. Roll them now. Tanks look at WOOF. Roll Metaverse. Be careful. They're gonna hit you south on this rock. Be careful. Wrap west now. Be careful. Wrap west and east. Tanks dive south. All the value is south. Southeast on this wall. Look at me. 3, 2, 1. Southeast on the wall. Delete them now. And spread. Declump faster.
No spam.
You're gonna care. Death. Good job. Brawl, boys. Brawl now. You're doing good. Look, we're gonna smash the west side next. That's the one I want next, okay? Tanks keep diving them. Tanks dive south. Tanks stop south. We're gonna hit west. Be ready. Southwest of them. Southwest, wrap behind. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Southwest. Smash this now. And be careful. Roll them. And come northwest. Tell the Renters to start smashing them. Come northwest. That's middle. Heals in the middle, boys. Care now west. Look, heals inside. Come north. Take your time here. Spread west to east. Catch your heals. Be careful. Take your time here. Play west a little bit. Look, care southeast. Get ready to help southeast. Hold. Get ready. Southeast 5 on the front line. 4, 3, 2, 1. On Metaverse here. Hit this. Good job. Heals inside and come back north. Look, if you dive right here.
Another round from south.
Catch your heals. That's fine. Catch your heals. Help southwest. Heal southwest. Heal this. Good job. Come back north. Take your time, boys. Behind them south.
They're going
behind them.
southeast side.
Tanks go east, and everybody else wrap south. Take south from them. Come south. Come south. Tanks go east. Goes east. Come south. We're gonna put them on the wall here, boys. They're pinched now. Be careful. Invis by the rock. Come east. Invis by the rock. Be careful. Come east. They miss. Walk on them. Tanks hold them now. Hold them for me.
We need a big settle on the north side. Nice. VGA them.
I know. Keep walking. Keep holding them.
Be careful.
Good grabs. Keep holding them. Come north. Directly north. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. North now. Fully tap. Beautiful hit. Spread and walk into them. Run them down a little bit. Spread and walk into them. Tanks go deeper. Look. Be ready to pop demon armor. They're looking at you on this west bend. They're looking west, boys. They're looking on the west side. Look, get ready to pop that. Walk in. Blink. Blink past them now. Southwest. All the way deep, boys. Care. Walk. Southwest. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In the middle. It's decent. Full hit this. Smash this now. And spread. Walk on them. Be careful on this east wall. Be careful. They're gonna turn. Depth. Blink around. Look. Blink off to the sides. Catch your heals here. Be careful. Take your time.
Mammoth one left.
We're gonna win with Rugers. Take your time. Catch your heals. Hold now. Be careful. Don't die in a big clump now. There it goes. Walk now. This is it. Walk in, monkeys. That's their demons. Go. Deep south. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Southwest. It's all them. Burn them, boys. Burn them here. They're getting raped. Hold northeast of the bridge. Don't chase through. Careful. There it goes. Heal the front. Pull them in. Play northeast more. Look, we're gonna burn their front line. Hold now. Care south. Southwest. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Southwest now. Full delete Metaverse. And come back northeast. Tanks hold southwest. Be careful. Are they fighting yet? Hold. Look, tanks walk through right now. Tanks walk through, only tanks. Oh, look, everybody, look. One by one. Care, quick work. Heals. Care. Southwest, spread and brawl. Get off the bridge now. Get off the bridge. Look, southwest, deep. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Deep southwest. It's all of them. Oh, come hit this, guys. Come hit this. Heal the front line. Come. Heal the front line. Oh, you guys got scared. Come. Hold now. Let them come in. Come southwest. Are they getting flanked still? Come through slow. Spread now. Spread one by one. Come.
They're watching us.
Spread now. Spread southeast. Go southeast. Spread. And go west into them. Death. And walk through now. Pop your pot. Come through now. Keep walking with them. Hold them, boys. Hold them. Good job. Keep walking. Well, I want the south side. Look at the south. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. South side down. Can we push through here? Can we push through? Take the south side from them. Start brawling. Spread now. Start brawling with them. Wait now. They're gonna hit you. Wait. Death. Heals, boys. Good job. Keep walking. Spread now. Walk west into them, boys. You're letting them breathe too much. Come northeast. Oh, you're too slow. Come northeast. Wait now. Let Invincible play a little bit. Catch your heals. Come. Catch your heals now. Look, you guys need to wrap behind them. Like, you guys need to get behind them. Spread now. Walk behind them. Walk behind them now. Walk behind them. You have to get behind them. I'm behind them, by the way. If you're running, you're dead. Come. I'm behind them. Wait. Like, they're gonna engage soon. They're gonna engage inside. Spread now. Just wait. Look, they just engaged inside. Come in now. South with me. My crown. 3, 2, 1. South with me. In my crown. Delete this now, boys. Delete this now. Come. We need damage. Brawl with them for a bit. Just start brawling. Be careful. They're gonna take an engage on one person. Spread. Just declump. Look, guys, we're on the southeast wall. We're in the southeast wall, boys. We're on the southeast wall. They're gonna hit inside. Death. Inside southeast. Walk in, please. Walk into the southeast. You're gonna wipe these dudes. Come east wall. Hold them, please. East wall. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. East wall right now. Full hit this. Kill these guys. And spread. We don't have enough damage. Hold now. Hold south. Catch your heals. Hold south. Tanks look north.
Metaverse coming from northwest.
Be careful. Pull them into you. Take your time. Look, care now. Come walk north now. Walk north behind them. Tanks hold them north. They're looking at you. Death. Walk in. They miss.
Invis Hellfire inside.
Look, brawl with things, retard. Go to the outside. Hide to the outside. Hide on the outside. If you died, regear. Spread now. Hide on the outside. Spread now. Carry east wall. Wrap south. Take south from them. Look, care. South on the wall. Look at me. On the wall. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. South on the wall, boys. South on the wall. Hit this now. Beautiful. And spread. Declump faster. Hide now. Hide on the sides. Hide on the sides and brawl with these dudes. Good job. They're missing. Hold them west here. You're gonna smash them. Walk. Look at my crown. This is what I want. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inside here. Delete this now. Full one-shot that. Holy shit. You just killed 100 people. Spread now. Catch your heals. Go off to the outside. Brawl again. Get it messy. Keep rolling these retards inside. Look east, look east. They're gonna turn east. They're gonna turn east. Be ready.
I'm watching
Look,
also.
tanks hold them. Tanks hold them. Be ready. Get ready to pop your pot. He's looking west. He's looking west. Red spot now. Red spot. Red spot. Inside. 3, 2, 1. Inside now. Inside now. Inside now. Inside now. Inside now. Inside now. Full delete him. Full delete him inside. Full delete him inside, boys. Roll them. Roll them. Roll them. Roll them. Roll them. Chase them down. Chase them down. Roll them. Roll them here. Roll them here. Use your ease. Use your ease. Catch your heels. Be calm now. They're gonna hit you hard. They're gonna hit you hard here. Be careful. Be careful. Hide down. Let them miss. If they miss this, we win. If they miss this, we win. Just spread. Just spread. They're looking for it. They're looking north. They're looking north for it. Look, I'm on top of Trixel. I'm showing you what he wants. I'm on top of him. I'm marking with the heart. Look, get ready. Get ready. He's gonna look inside now. He's nervous. There it goes. There it goes. There it goes. Inside. Southeast. Rape him. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rape him now. Rape him. Rape him. Rape him now. Rape him now. Rape him now. Look, spread now, spread now, spread now, spread now, and keep QWing these guys. Run them down, kill them inside, and look, kill them inside. We're gonna finish Wolf. I don't give a fuck. If you died, regear. Fuck with them, Look northwest, on the front line, in the front line. Look northwest. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Northwest now. Smash these dogs. Smash these fucking retards. And get off to the side. They're gonna turn on this bend. They're gonna turn at that north point in the bend. They're gonna turn at that north point in the bend. Be careful for that. Wrap around south if you want to. Be careful. This is where they want you. I'm gonna fucking walk through it because I'm a Chad. I'm gonna pop pod if I need to. Spread now. Hold them, tanks. Look, they're looking in the choke. I promise you. They're looking in this choke. Be careful. Oh, they're going northwest now. They're kiting hard. They're retarded. Hold them, boys. Hold them. Walk in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Smash them. Show them the fucking jungle, man. Chase them down, and be careful. They're gonna turn on this east wall. 100%. They're gonna turn on this east wall. Spread now. Get ready. They might turn north. There it goes. Dap. Beautiful. They GA'd it. Hold them now, my boys. Hold them. You wipe them next. Hold these guys. Keep walking at them. Keep holding them, boys. Look, keep holding them. Walk north. Walk directly north. Straight northeast. My crown. 3, 2, 1. Northeast now. Full one-shot that. And spread. They're gonna turn on you fast. Tanks keep diving them. Keep holding them. Do your shit. Look, be careful. They're gonna turn on the front line northwest. Be careful now. Be careful. Tanks keep holding them. Beautiful DA, by the way. Hold now. Care. Walk. They miss. Hold them hard. Hold them hard, boys. Hold them hard now. Blink forward, boys. Blink forward. Northwest. Finish this, dogs. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Northwest now. Full delete them. And be careful, west wall. Look, heels inside. Be careful, boys. We're still playing. I want you. Come. They're gonna hit inside. Go. Blink in. Get deep now. Look, straight southeast. Hold them. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straight south. Full hit this shit south. Hit this shit and then spread now. Be ready for the next engage. I'm gonna go out to the outsides. I'm gonna catch my heels on the outsides. Spread now. Be careful. They might hit east side. We're a little bit clumped on the east side now. There goes. Care. That's our bomb. Be careful. Walk in. Tanks first, boys. Actually, come back east. Look, come back east. Kill all the tanks inside of you. South. 3, 2, 1. Kill all these tanks on the wall. Blow up their tanks here. And come back now. That's all you're getting. Come back northeast. Help front. Help your fronts. Good job. Come back northeast. Let's buy our time here. Come northeast. Don't play the scope. Come northeast. Come east now. Come east southeast. Come southeast, boys. Come up. Be ready on your southwest, okay? Take all this space southeast of them. Come. We're gonna wrap south now. Are they walking through the choke or what? Come. Walk south.
They're facing you now.
They're west. Tanks go in. Keep wrapping them. Boys. Tanks hold them. Tanks hold them.
West,
Tanks
west
hold them. Tanks. Look. Go parallel with them, boys. Go parallel with them, and tanks hold them. Take the south screen. Come northwest now. We took the south from them. Come south. They're wrapping around. Come south now. Be ready on your west. Be ready on your west here. Keep walking. Be careful. Keep taking west from them. Keep taking west from them. Keep walking. Keep walking. Keep
They're walking northwest.
Look,
They're
ready
walking
on your
northwest.
north. Look, make sure you food in OC. Make sure you food in OC. We have help from them. Spread west and east now. You're gonna play real wide. You're gonna play real wide, boys. Be careful for the bomb squads when you play wide, okay? The supports are not gonna save you. They walk down the choke. Can we hold? Can we hold? Can we hold? Can we hold here? Can we hold? Can we catch north on anybody you see? Wait. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Catch anybody. Catch anybody. Catch anybody. Catch anybody. Catch anybody here. And be careful on the front line. Be careful on the front line, boys. Be careful on the front line.
They're watching
Care now. Care on the choke. Tanks. Care. Hellion hook. Hellion hook. Care. Come southwest now. Come southwest now. Come pull them in. Pull them into the choke. Care. They're gonna hit you. Be ready. Come back. Come back. Come back. Good job. Wait now. Wait now. Let's farm for a bit. Wait. Pull them in. Careful in the south. Careful in the south. This is a good choke for us. Wait, there they go. Hold on, Care. They're looking at the front. Come back a little bit. Inch back a little bit. Inch back a little bit. Inch back a little bit. Care, there it goes. There it goes.
Another bomb squad east.
Requeeze, can you bomb? Requeeze, can you bomb? Hold now. It's a fucking fat stack. Hold now. Look, wait now. Let the white sun guys bomb too. Wait now. Spread now. Good job. Hold now. Look. In the choke. Defense. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Grab the choke towards us. Hit this now and come back. Faster. Locust. Tanks, get ready to hold that choke. Wait now. Care, help the front. Hold the choke. They're trying to push through. Look. Fight at the choke. Look at me. I'm fighting at the choke. Spread now. Hold that choke. Wait now. Heals in the front. Be careful in the front, boys. Wait now. Come back. Hold your ground. They didn't come through. Wait now. Hold now. Take your time here. Care in the front line. Asuna's dead. Wait now. Look, party one. Straight on the choke. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straight on the choke and come back fast. Come back. They think it's it. Look, spread now. Wait. Pull them in. Care now. They're gonna hit front. Wait, yeah, go. This is so good for you. Wait. Def, boys. Come, dismount, die for him. Come.
Keep pinging, man. Keep pinging the whole time. Keep pinging.
Come northeast. They can't fucking catch you. Come northeast. Keep going. Look, dismount and use your ease on them. Keep going. Keep pinging, Matamas. Come die for him. Go northeast. Come northeast. Keep coming. Keep dying for them, boys. Keep dying. Come inside. Keep fucking... Dude, they can't chase them. Keep coming. Come die for him. Good job, boys. Look. Keep going, Matamas. Go to the next zone. Look, you're good. Everybody run now. Everybody run. Matamas, just keep walking. You're fine. Keep walking. You're going into a wall, okay? Come northeast. Come northeast.